Alright, YouTubers, I bought some Black Friday and Cyber Monday gifts for the van, so I figured I'd show you the van and the gifts in the van. They're kind of for the van and kind of for me. Alright, so we'll start with the first one. This is pretty cool. I'll show you when I put them on. I already have some, but they're old and kind of ratty. These are wheel covers for when your van is parked, and they were on quite a good sale. I got these for $14.03. There's 4 of them in there that should fit my tires, and that was like 50% off, so that's a good deal. Next, I got this thing. Pretty simple. It's fun to spend more money than you should. This is it's got USB connectors and then all kinds of plugs, but I'm gonna put this in my kitchen area and it'll give me USB easier than how I kind of have it now, where I kind of got to run cords along and I'll have to look this one up. I think it was like 10 or 11 bucks. Yay, 2 prezzies for me and for the van. All right, so I plugged that in, and if you touch this, it has a night light, high, medium, low, and off. So that's kind of cool to give yourself a little night light too in the van. Cool. Good deal on that. Next, I got this thing. It's a clothesline. I'm not going to take it out of here because I'm going to store it in there. But it's on a bungee, and then it's got clothes clips on it. See, it's got clips on it that you can hang stuff to dry. And that was on a good sale again. That was $7, I think, and 19 cents. But stuff like that comes in handy when you're RVing. Next thing I got was a 30 amp extension cord. On my older van, it's built in. You know, a lot of the newer ones, you connect to the RV and then you connect to power. My RV end is hardwired in there. And I've only had a few times where it wasn't long enough, but I carry things I never use, and I'm hoping to get back up into Canada. And there are some places where you go where my power cord's just not long enough, and I've had to run like a regular extension cord. So another 25 feet I think is a good deal, and I got this for $49.42. And I will keep this in the bag, and I will keep it down in the basement of my RV, and when I need it, it will be there.
Great gift for any RVer.
It's a good deal. Those really come in handy, and like I said, in Canada, it seemed like all the posts at campgrounds I stayed at in Canada and the Ontario state parks, all the posts were pretty far apart because they had huge campsites, and then 2 campsites would share a post, and they put it in the middle, and a couple of them, it was just too far away. So I'm glad to have that. Okay, and next, and I bought all these things, including the next one, with my own money. The next one, if they want to send me the bigger one, if you guys watch this video from the company, if you want to send me the bigger one for a review, I'll break my rule and I'll do a review of something you give me for free. But I bought the small 200 watt Jackery power bank. I'll take a picture of it and give you all the details, but most everybody knows about them.
Go ahead and pause on the next 2 slides instead of me going to excruciating detail.
You can charge it from the wall, a solar panel, which is pretty expensive. If you want to send me the bigger Jackery, you can also send me the solar panel, and I'll give an honest review. I will give an honest review. You can charge it from a solar panel, from regular 110, and from your car while you're driving. It has 2 USBs in it, and it has one 110 outlet. And I only plan on really using this at times for my laptop, for charging phones, for stuff like this. They're really light, and they're pretty cool. So let's open it up and take a look at it. And here's what you get inside it. Here's the adapters. This is the wall plug to charge it. This is the cigarette lighter adapter to charge it. Comes in a nice little pouch. I've heard good things about these. We'll see how well it does. I still have my old, I should pick it up here for you. I still have my old Duracell that I've had for years. I still love this thing. But with that, it has 3 110 outlets, but they stopped working a year and a half ago. And I also had problems with it that I had to take it apart and put it back together, and it still works. It's a good 7 years old, but so my inverter part of it doesn't work, but I can put an adapter into the 12-volt outlet and run things off of that. One of the main things I keep it for now is to jumpstart the battery if it needs jump started. And here's the little Jackery. It's really light, little bitty. Like I said, it has one 110 outlet, 2 USB ports, input for solar panel and for car charger, and a 12-volt output. It's tiny in comparison. It weighs next to nothing. But 200 watts for most things I would need. Again, mainly my laptop. I think this is going to come in really handy. And yeah. So before I mess with it, I'm going to charge it. I'm sure it will all work wonderfully. I won't have any problems. And that's just an unboxing. When I decide to start using it, I'll probably talk about it. But I got that for a really good sale. It was $159, and I think that was about 30 bucks off of normal. So yay. And I will take it in and charge it. Black Friday and Cyber Monday all come around. All of us get all excited and start buying stuff we may or may not need. And if you're like me, most things you start thinking about is whatever you're most into. So it was RV stuff is what I bought for myself. Wheel covers, which I'm going to put on and show you, and stuff for the RV. So that's that. I will say, I hope you have a great and wonderful day, and then I'm going to add stuff after the end, like showing you putting the wheel covers on.
Yeah, really not all that complicated. It's pretty straightforward. I would suggest, though, using a bungee to kind of connect the hooks at the back of it to keep it a little bit better. That's a good idea. And I would also say, I got the size it told me to get, but I would suggest really looking close, and you might need a size larger.
And I admit they might be a little small. I'm going to let them be on there for a while and see if they loosen up a little bit. But they fit-ish. They're just tight. And then I just figured, well, when the van is parked here for a while, I might use my old ones and then use these when I travel because they're really light. But they should work pretty well. We'll see.
It's all about finding things to make life easier in your van.